Welcome to Helios Voyages. We're Tony and Robin, and we're new to sailing, learning every day, exploring the world aboard Helios, our 46-foot catamaran sailboat.
We started our boating experience with a 24-foot ski boat, water skiing and wakeboarding in the Potomac River, and we loved it.
One day, we decided we needed a bigger boat. We looked at motor cruisers, then we had an epiphany. Diesel costs would be astronomical, so we ended up with a Leopard 46 catamaran.
Follow the sun with us as we sail away and explore the world, one step at a time.
In this episode, we're sailing to Solomon's Island, Maryland. We get a new crew, and we make a 5-day trip, leaving Wednesday and coming back Sunday. And we get a free air show in Solomon's, which we didn't plan on right away. We had a great sail down the Potomac and into the Chesapeake on Thursday. It was amazing, 15 to 20 knots wind, and we had to actually put 2 reefs in the mainsail and whiz right up to Solomon's. So let's get to it.
Okay, so the plan for this trip is to go to Solomon's and go sail around the Chesapeake, do some sailing. Our friends are in town from Indiana. They drove here just to go with us. It is Wednesday and we're coming back on Sunday, so we don't have too much time, so we're probably only stopping in Solomon Island, and hopefully doing some good sailing. Tomorrow's supposed to be really nice wind. Alright, here's Tony.
Hey guys, so we left Belmont Bay
A lot later than we expected, as always.
with new crew.
From Indiana.
And from Indiana, we'll show them later. Right now, I gotta get past the disco bridge, as we call it. Right as we left, you know, I started having problem again with the port engine, and I done everything on that. The belt did bust. I changed the belt earlier. I changed all the fuel filters, the oil filters. Like it looked perfect, but yet it was still giving trouble. It's like I was about to pull my hair down. So, turns out it was the fuel pump itself. It was old. I don't think I changed that fuel pump. I changed one of them. I think I changed the starboard. And lo and behold, after I changed that fuel pump, things started working great. Knock on wood. And I also, like, the hose wasn't so great either. So I had a bunch of leftover fuel hose. So that helped. I was able to kind of. So right now we're off to a new start. The goal for this trip.
I already said the goal. Hold on. Okay. We're going to Solomon's and doing some sailing and searching for dolphins on the Chesapeake.
Yeah, looking forward to some nice dips in the Chesapeake. Hopefully there won't be any more of those jellyfish.
Yeah, no, not yet. It's
too early, so it should be fantastic.
So, and hanging out with our friends.
Yeah, and we'll introduce the crew shortly. Cheers.
What are we doing here?
We're fixing a switch for the Windlass. Because the contact is
the switch is kind of didn't stop working, but it's kind of lazy. I press it, I bang it, like so basically it's corroded on the inside.
Yeah, so that too.
Okay, for those that don't know, explain what is the switch for the Windlass.
It makes the anchor go in and out.
Yeah,
and that's what that's the switch for making the anchor, and then the contact was bad, so we had to disassemble the switch.
We have an electric anchor switch.
Yes.
And it's not working.
Yes.
So Tony's trying to clean it.
Yes. And then we'll see if it's working or not.
Okay. We got 2 engineers.
Because it's still not working, then we're not moving.
Well, no, you'll have to pull up the anchor by hand.
True.
So in the meantime,
we're
in a beautiful anchorage, still on the Potomac. We are north of Colonial Beach. Current is very strong right now, so we really couldn't go swimming, but we're hoping during slack tide we'll be able to. All right.
So it's fixed. We put it all back together. We cleaned the contacts inside. I re-tapped the holes here. It looks better than it ever was, and pulls it in, pulls it out, and it's
made a mess here.
So that's why I've got the cleaning stuff. It's amazing how many tools you need to do a job. Then you gotta marshal all these things back in their little nooks and crannies inside the boat. But nonetheless, problem
another
fixed.
problem fixed.
Yeah, that's right.
Good job. Okay, so this is what happens when you invite Russians on your boat. You get a
1 hour later.
Well, later after we ran out of vodka and tequila, we settled down, watched the sunset, and we went to bed and got up early and took a nice sail all the way down the Potomac with very high wind and got out into the Chesapeake and sailed out to Solomon's. It was a beautiful day. It was the wind died down a little bit out of the Potomac, and it was still pretty good going up to Chesapeake. And we arrived at San Isidro's marina on Solomon's, which is my favorite spot there. They have a beautiful pool. It's easy to grab a mooring ball and get into town. And actually the next day we went over to the Maritime Museum, which was really enjoyable. And later that day we went to the pier restaurant. We had a great spot, and we ended up seeing the air show preparations that they were going to have that weekend at the Patuxent Air Navy Station. And it was really amazing just sitting there and watching all those planes do acrobatics. They had the French patrouille in town doing stunts along with the Blue Angels. It was really an amazing time. Oh, they're frying the tricolore. Oh, wow, they're making different shapes. It was a diamond early, now it's an arrow. Sweet.
Okay, so we are leaving. Where are we? We are leaving Solomon's Island. We had a mooring ball last night, the last 2 nights. It's an absolutely beautiful day. They're getting ready to do an air show here all weekend long. We saw the air show that was done at the Air Force Base yesterday from the restaurant.
Traffic again.
Yep, now we're in a boat traffic jam. These look like Coast Guard ships, maybe. I don't know. But we are headed now back to Colonial Beach. And it looks like a good day of sailing, at least the first half. So as soon as we get out of the harbor here, we're going to put up the sails. So traffic jam is now cleared. Everybody's going that way. I don't think they were Coast Guard boats, maybe crabbing, fishing, something. But anyway, this is our way ahead. Pan around. So many sailboats here. We had a nice day in Solomon's. We had lunch at a nice spot. We were able to see the air show from the military base here. That was just for the people on the base. Today it's going to be for the public, but we can't stay for that. We already saw some cool stuff yesterday. Alex would have loved it.
After that, we basically sailed to Piney Point, and going up the Potomac, there's really no more wind, so we just motored halfway up. We stopped at the Wicomico River again for a peaceful, uneventful anchorage, and then the next day we made it to port about 2 o'clock. We tied up and our friends went home. So overall, it was a great trip. It was short, but quite enjoyable. So until next time, cheers.